My advice to the young artist, one of the greatest lessons I have learned is trust your graphic designer. Photographers always want to make books, including myself. I love books. And when I was younger, I always tried to master the layout myself. I wanted to decide the format, the paper, the flow, like everything. But I had this experience of working with a very good Dutch graphic designer, Teun van der Heyden, and that really changed my life because I realized like this is a profession of its own, and it's very, very different to make a book and to make an exhibition. You can't compare. There's a different logic to the book. So the graphic designer is the professional that you have to, you hire the best one, and then your book will be like so much better than you would be able to do on your own. I could also, you can also enlarge this into trust your curator, because that's also important. That's also something like giving away the power or some of the power to somebody who is really experienced. It's wonderful to work with curators because, you see your work in a different light when somebody else is like doing the sequence and hanging it for you. I really enjoy that, and that's something I really didn't get when I was young. I always wanted to hang myself. Now I just go to the opening and we're like, wow, what a good job. Another good advice that was given to me by one of my teachers is be kind to people. It's always nicer to work with people who are polite and kind. And then learn languages and move away from your country. And keep in touch with those people who you've enjoyed working with. If it's a curator, don't bombard them with emails every week, but once a year you could send a little summary of like, hi, I wanted to share with you what I've done recently, and I hope you're fine. That kind of thing. Because those people will be your family or your network, or the like-minded people, and if it goes well, you can keep on working with those same good people like for decades. Today there are so many artist residencies available that I think that everybody should grasp that opportunity. You always see differently when you're not at home. You have fresh eyes, you see things for the first time, and also the fact of being an outsider and maybe not understanding a language is very good for the artist, because then you see things maybe more sharply, or you have to listen to your inner voice, the profound things that you discover in yourself when you are in a strange environment. I think it's very healthy for artists. I think it's good to ask different people's opinions. Like you have maybe some teachers who you trust, or some peers, like your study mates or your colleagues. Show your work to them, the ones that you trust and you have like a good relationship with. Ask what they think, but before that, write down yourself what you think, because you might forget when you hear many different opinions. Then suddenly you go like, gee, I don't remember what I thought myself about it, and now I'm all lost. And in the end, after hearing all these other people's voices or points, then you are the one who decides. And it's the work that kind of guides you. I think there's often young people tend to think too much and work too little. I think the secret is that you just have to start. If you're a photographer, just go out and start taking pictures and look at them, and they will tell you what the next picture has to be.